that someday you will notice every little thing I do for you. Like the time I went to buy you flowers, 'cause you said your favorite one is blue. Do you even care when I stay? Oh baby, can you even tell I'm under your spell? Oh baby, I just wanna take another look at you so our eyes can finally meet. I just wanna take another look at you, maybe that's when you'll see that I'm falling hopelessly in love with you, 'cause you're making me complete. I just wanna take another look at you, will you let me? I just wanna take another look at you so our eyes.
Hello. First in this box, we got Real Brother 30. Shout out to Real Bros. We got the woman who doesn't exist to you. Shout out to you.
Yes, indeed. We are back at it again. We are back at it again. It's been a minute. It feels like it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer, but regardless of how long, it feels like we are back at it again with another stream. Shout out to the people watching me in the chat room. I greatly appreciate it. Real Brother 32, the woman who doesn't exist to you. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you would share this out to your social media platforms so more people can get the vibes, get this content, get these vibes, and just get with it. So if you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing, definitely share this out. You know how we do. We got V-Dub in the building, and you know how we do. We got the song playing, we got the intro going, we got to keep it moving. So let's go. Get it. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is C/D Technician, and I'm glad to be back at it again with another live stream. Salute to the people watching me in the chat room. Salute to the people watching me on the replay. And salute to the people watching me in the clouds. I know you're up there, and I greatly appreciate you for your time. What's going on? What's good? What's really good? Let me get my Twidget working so I can get the chat room showing up on the screen. Let's see if we can get this going. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? I'm glad to be back at it again with the live stream. We got the chat room on and popping. Real Brother 32 first on the scene. Shout out to Real Brother 32. Always enjoy playing COD with him, running Vanguard and things like that. We got the woman who doesn't exist to you. That is an interesting name. I will give you that. And we got V-Dub in the building, Tri-State Area Connect, New York City. What's poppin'? Shout out to V-Dub. So let me get off this. Let me come to the big screen. We gotta come to the big screen. Okay, we looking good. We back at it with the 4K. I fixed the settings. We got the play button over here. Shout out to Interactive DNA for the 1 million subhumans play button. You already know what time it is with that. So we got that in the lower right. Skin is, I don't know what's going on. Skin look like I got a filter on or something. I don't know. Anyway, so you know how I got to do it. You know I got to find my track. Make sure my mic is not too hot. We got to find my track. Nah. Let's switch it up. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. There we go. We're gonna rock. We're gonna let this one rock out. So let me just explain what's been going on. This is a chill stream. You know, class is not in session tonight. So class is not in session tonight. We just chilling right now. So class ain't in session tonight. So first of all, let me just explain what's been going on behind the scenes. So I initially was having some issues with my stream, right? So my stream was like crashing and stuff like that. The stream was crashing, and I was using something called Stream Effects, right? So Stream Effects is like these custom streaming settings that you use for your OBS. It works good for 1080p streaming, game streaming, things like that to give you better video quality. But I'm streaming in 4K now. So I've been streaming in 4K for about 3 months now, and I'll tell you right now, I love the video quality that I get for streaming in 4K. And I'm not a brand whore. I just like the way it looks on me. I'm sorry. And I work near the outlet store, so I gotta, you know, I gotta hit them up. Come on now, discount, baby. But anyway, so I was having some, and so the reason why I do all my streams now in 4K is, you know, on the replay due to the compression of YouTube, it doesn't crush 4K as bad as it crushes and kills 1080p. So that's why I stream in 4K. Now with streaming in 4K, there's a lot of usage and encoding that happens on the GPU side. So because of that, when you're using custom streaming settings that are taxing the GPU even more, you run into issues. So I was running into issues with my network, as I'm noticing right now. I hopefully it holds together, right? Because I've been having some networking issues, haven't been able to figure that one out too. But we're gonna get to that. So the first thing I did when it came to, you know, fixing the streaming settings is I just removed all the custom stream effects settings. Like I removed all those settings. Yes, streaming in 4K is expensive too. There's also that, right? So I removed all the custom streaming settings. So there's that. So next, I was having the network issues. So I was trying to fix the network issues, trying to find out what the issue is. I went ahead and, you know, wired my connection from my router to my computer. And again, that defeats the purpose of me buying the expensive Asus router to push the connection over Wi-Fi for streaming purposes. It defeats the purpose. Yes, it does. However, until I can figure out what the network issue is, I can't just have issues with the network and streaming, right? Again, this is like issues when it comes to dealing with 4K. I never experienced this when it came to 1080p. So it is what it is with that, right? So I got the wired set up. I got the wired connection set up. So we're working with that. And like I just all I do now is just monitor the network to make sure, you know, because it's a work in progress. You still got to see what the issue is. Always got to, you know, try to fix it, see what's going on. But that's, you know, that's the life of the technician. When you're, we got Tech for Your Needs in the building. What's going on? What's going on, Tech for Your Needs? What's the best 4K camera or webcam? The best 4K webcam is the Logitech Brio. Let me go ahead and drop that in the chat room for you so you can check that out. Let me go ahead and drop that for you. I have the Brio. I've used the Brio for like a year. It's a great webcam. Let me go ahead and drop that in there for you. So I've used this camera for a year. Once you have your proper lighting, this webcam looks freaking amazing. So I stand by this camera. I put my name behind this camera. And it looks better than the Logitech camera and the Elgato camera. All right. So that's a working thing. So we're always working to fix that. So this computer has a 10 gigabit Ethernet connection. So it's connected 10 gigabit Ethernet. The connection is good, but it's just with OBS. So we got to work on that, figure that out. But I hope Cyber Week will give a good deal. No, it's actually on sale right now on Amazon for $149. It's usually a $200 webcam, but it's on sale for $150. See, even if you don't use 4K, this does 1080p better than the Logitech webcam that does 1080p. The lighting would be a soft light. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I use soft light. All this is soft light. You just gotta make sure you have quality lighting. See, once you have quality lighting with a webcam, that's what makes the webcam shine. You can't have a webcam with bad lighting, right? Because these are my lights that I use right here. These are $40 lights. And once I turn these lights off, you see how the stream looks, right? So it doesn't look too bad, but it looks much better once you have two light sources giving you some nice coverage. So with any of these webcams, you need to have quality lighting. Any of these webcams, you need to have quality lighting. That's that big YouTuber resolution. Yo, Trent. We got cut to the chase. What's going on? Cut to the chase. It's long time. How you doing, man? Peace, dude. So when you have the Logitech Brio, you need to have any webcam looks 10 times better with proper lighting. So it's really the lighting. Nice camera. I appreciate. Yeah, the Logitech 4K Brio camera is an excellent webcam. My camera, I'm using an actual mirrorless camera. So I'm using the A6400 with the the A6400 with the Sigma 16 millimeter prime lens. And I believe this information is in my description box below. So if you're wondering about my equipment, I put these links in the description box below. Do you know anyone that faced issues with Amazon delivery? There were some delays that some of us dealt with this holidays. Everyone's dealing with delays. It depends on who's delivering the product. I have issues when it comes to USPS. They don't deliver the product. They don't deliver the product for whatever reason. So it just depends on where you're getting your deliveries. We got Kevin Kelly, what's going on? And we got BG in the building. What's going on? Can't find the Logitech Brio in stores. Bro, but you gotta oh, we got 8 Windows Timeless. Keeper of the infinite ball game. 8 Windows Timeless. You have a A63. So real, you got an A63? You ain't hooked that up? Do I got my Joe Biden? No.
Come on, man. What are we talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Real, what are we talking about? Real, you got the A6400 and you not. Come on, man. Real, we gotta come on, man. We gotta get you. Don't play that. Don't. There we go. I don't need to come to chat mic over here. Come on, real. We gotta get you on the A6300, man. Natural light, soft light, I would use with the 4K. I'm going mainstream next year. Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is make sure you have good light. It doesn't matter if it's soft or hard. You just gotta make sure you have good lighting. It's going to be the lighting. Anytime you're using a webcam, it's going to be the lighting that makes the webcam look the best, right? If you don't have proper lighting, it's going to be grainy. Spank me. Come on, real. Yeah, come on. We can chop it up in the Discord, real. We can chop it up in the Discord, real. We can chop it up in the Discord, man. Come on. I'm the technician. I gotta have my. If my peoples ain't on point, like I'm looking bad out here, man. I'm like, man, everybody chains gotta be on point over here, man. Everybody gotta have the flyest shit if they rocking with me, man. Everybody gotta be on point if they rocking with me, man. If you rocking with me, you can't be out here and not be on point, man, because you're making me look bad. You feel me? Oh my God, here we go. Yeah, I'm noticing it's lagging. I'm hoping it keeps it holds up. Let me see. I'm noticing it's lagging. I'm noticing it right now. We're gonna see. We're gonna drop it down a little bit. We're gonna do max performance instead of quality. We're gonna see. We're gonna try to hold it together. I'm looking at it right now. Grant like the VHS thing. Oh man. And no, if the stream lags, I'm monitoring it right now. Just know that I'm monitoring right now because we've been having some networking issues. So it's a work in progress right now for me to try to figure that out. Okay. So I'm monitoring that. Slacking, that A63 is begging to be used as a webcam and more. Man, that A63 is nasty, man. You got an A63, I got an A64. We got to get it together. We got John Chapman in the building. What's going on? Johnny, baby, what's going on, man? First time over here. What's going on, John? Shout out to you. Okay, we good. Yeah, man. So once you have the proper lighting, you're good to go. Okay, you're good to go. So beyond that, then your boy had a head cold, and it like took me out. And I wasn't like sneezing and coughing or nothing. But man, was I tired, yo. I was tired. You hear me? Tired. And that took me out. I don't know how to set up, but I'm at your disposal. Yeah, I got you, man. We're gonna set you up real quick, man. Your boy was tired, and that took me out. So I had a plan for November. That didn't work out too well. I had planned to stream, try to get as many streams in as possible for November, and that didn't work out too well.
I heard you said you feel lonely. I feel.
Okay. So things happen. No cap. If you're doing YouTube, you have to offer value along with good camera and proper lighting. Listen, these are all...
I'm a big YouTuber.
Those are all big YouTuber facts. I forgot to use my big YouTuber. This is how long I haven't been at the helm. I forgot to use my big YouTuber shit. Yeah, see, that's the one thing, right? That people don't forget. That people, and shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Lewis for fixing his lighting, always working to improve his content. Shout out to you, Lewis. Proud of you. Lewis looking nice and crispy out here, man. Proud of you, Lewis. Keep at it, man, for real. You have to make sure your sound is on point. your lighting's on point, the camera's on point. You have to make sure all of these things are on point in order for people to take you serious as a creator. And I'm not even talking about gear. I didn't say you gotta buy this camera. I didn't say you gotta buy this lens. I didn't say you gotta buy this light. I didn't say you gotta buy this computer. You just gotta make sure your stuff looks good. You can do that without having to spend a lot of money on gear. Don't nobody want to hear about struggle Section 8 issue. No, I want to hear that. No, I want to hear that. People want to see the progress. People want to see that you're putting in. Yeah, man, absolutely, Lewis. I'm proud of Lewis, man. Lewis lighting was like on Struggleville, but Lewis, like, he watches me, he watches other creators. Lewis is always looking to learn and soak up game, and he's always working to improve it. Somehow Lewis always wins the camera. I don't know how Lewis always winning the camera, but Lewis always wins the camera, and he been working to improve his lighting, and his lighting's on point. His video quality is on point. He's constantly improving. That's all you guys got to do. That's why we come over here. You watch me like I'm telling real. I'm like, yo, if you rock, and topic on point. Like, if you rock with me, I gotta make sure you out here looking fresh. Like, I can't have you rocking with the technician. You not looking fresh. That make me look bad. Like, oh, yo, but like, come on, man. Your people ain't looking fresh, yo. What do you mean they're not looking fresh? He ain't got a webcam, and he got a camera he not using, and his lighting ain't on point. I'm like, nah, man, I got my people straight. My people straight over here. We straight. I make sure everybody gets straight on, get right with me. So you come holler at me and we get you right. You know, I've never told a person to spend money that they didn't have. And I've never told a person they had to spend money that they didn't have. I never told a person they got to open up the bank. They got to open up the bank book and open up the savings to get X, Y, and Z, A, B, and C. I don't tell nobody to do anything like that. I just tell you to be efficient with what you have. And everybody can be efficient with what they got. Everybody got something they can use to be more efficient. Let's see what we got. Okay. Struggleville in the beef sector. Yeah, I don't got no time for nothing in the beef sector. I'm good. Yeah. So I was under the weather for a while. So then I wasn't, because I don't do content if I'm sick. Like, I just don't do it. Because like me and my streaming, like so Twitter has this thing, right, where they said, what type of account do you have? Like, what's your Twitter account? Like, what type of person are you on Twitter? And then they have like video influencer, entrepreneur, creator, media, entertainment, right? Media, entertainment, something like that. So I said, you know what? I selected media entertainment, right? Because like what I do and how I do it, it's not like a lot of YouTube creators, right? The way I do my content, the way I present myself to people when I go live, is not like a regular creator on YouTube. It's different. Camera, ill topic, lighting, clean room, 1K on the way. I appreciate that. 1K is definitely on the way. Right? Consistency is the key to make it to 1K. Remember, y'all, 1080p with a decent lens is as good as 4K with a bad. Look, man, Trent. That's big fact right there. That's one thing, again, that you can't overlook. That's what I had too. That's what this do. This can do 1080p. I can put this to 1080p. 1080p with a good lens. An excellent lens. This is like one of the best lenses that you can get for this camera. Like it don't get better than the 6-16, right? You get a good lens, a great camera, and excellent lighting. It's gonna look better than 4K with a bad lens. Those are big facts. You got to learn how to use the things that you have to make them look better. To make what you have look better doesn't always mean spend all the money in the world. You don't always have to do that. You just got to know how to use it. You got to know how to work it. So if you got a 1080p camera, an A6000, A5000 camera, it could do you can do your stream in 1080p. Now you got to make sure that your lighting is on point. And before you even get a new camera, you can probably get a better lens to make that camera look better. Before you even upgrade the camera. And that's not even talking about 4K, right? 4K, doing things in 4K is a luxury based on the equipment that you have, right? So I can do it because I have the hardware and the hopefully the internet. But I have the equipment to do it. But that doesn't mean you have to do it, right? Like, a lot of times when you'll watch like live streaming pros and they'll talk about live streaming, they'll tell you not to stream in 4K because of the users and their internet connection, how much internet that you'll need. They'll tell you not to do it, right? But you can. And not all the information that people give you when it comes to doing the stream in 4K is correct. Some people would tell you that the minimum is 60 kilobits, 60,000 kilobits. Not true. I don't know what's been going on now with my system, but I've had it set to 30,000, 40,000. It was fine, 20,000, and I've been fine. Okay, so that's not 100% true. But again, like doing content in 4K is a luxury, and if you don't have that luxury, then you can still master 1080p. Yeah, work smarter, and definitely not harder. Do you know if Nikon camera is good if I change lens? That is what I got currently. It doesn't, see, when you start learning about this equipment and things like that, you learn the best camera that you got is the one that you have. The best camera to use is the one that you have. So if you have a Nikon camera, that is your best camera. You do not need another camera. You need to master that camera, right? You need to become proficient with that camera alone. You don't need another camera. You need to be a master of what you have. Hydration is key. Oh, we got Savage Scientist, the GOAT, in the building.
I'm a big YouTuber.
We got Savage Scientist, the GOAT, in the building. What's going on, Savage Scientist? See, like, you have to master what you have before you buy anything else, right? I've used cameras ever since I was 12 or 13. So I'm never like a noob to cameras. I got to figure out how the settings work and how to take pictures, but I know how to use cameras. So I can buy any camera. I don't need to learn how to use a camera. But a lot of people who are creators, who are looking to be creators, they have they don't have that kind of experience like I did, right? So these people don't know how to use these cameras and are learning how to use cameras. So if you're learning how to use the camera, you don't know how to use the camera. You gotta master whatever camera you have that you have available to you to make content. You have to master that camera. That camera, you should understand the ins and outs of that camera before you even look to upgrade to anything else. Because once you master the ins and outs of what you have, you can get anything else. You can get whatever you want, and you'll never be a noob. You'll never be green or wet behind the ears when it comes to figuring out, because you already know how to use it. Big facts. Master what you have before you go spending money that is not needed at the moment. Yes, don't. So I must master it indeed. Yes. Oh, we got Spectacular Gadgets. What's going on, Spectacular Gadgets? How you doing? So become a master of the camera that you have. Once you become a master, your need for upgrading should come for the fact because you want to make that upgrade. Oh, we got DJ. We got the DJ. We got my man, the DJ. Shout out. My man, DJ LaFave. Y'all gotta check out DJ LaFave. DJ LaFave is the man. He's one of the OBS goats on here on YouTube. Make it look easy. He make the technician look like a newbie when it comes to this OBS shit. He is 100% on point every time, every day, night in, night out. So y'all definitely gotta check out DJ LaFave. DJ LaFave, if you could, you could drop your channel in the description, in the chat room, please. DJ LaFave, because the people gotta check you out, man. For real. For real. Y'all gotta check out DJ LaFave. So that upgrade, that new camera that you're getting, that camera's supposed to make your content look better. Okay. All right. And it's going to look better because you know how to make it look better, right? If you don't know how to make the A6400, A65, A7S III, the Canon R5, the Canon R6, the Canon RP, like the Nikon Z whatever, like if the Sony EV-Z10, whatever it's called, like if you don't know how to make that camera look professional as fuck when you record or when you go live, then you should not be buying that. You should not be looking at that. You're wasting your time. You're too kind. It's thoughts on Ludwig to YouTube. I don't follow the Twitch people like that. I saw Devin Nash was talking about it. Well, you know what? I do have thoughts. Let me turn this down a little bit. I can gather my thoughts real quick. So I saw a little bit of Devin Nash video talking about Ludwig to YouTube. Look here. Twitch is, I wouldn't say Twitch is a failing platform, but I would say that Twitch is failing its smaller creators. And the bigger creators are realizing that Twitch is failing them as well. Yeah, he's because there was Ludwig, there was XQC, there's Alinity, there's a couple of those top Spanish streamers. I think Ninja's still over there. I think Ninja's still on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. So there aren't that many like premier pop mainstream Twitch streamers that Twitch has left on Twitch. So a lot of these giga giant Twitch creators leaving YouTube for a better platform, better payout, better experience, and they're leaving Twitch for the money. The thing I don't get though, he is under the YouTube gaming category, but he doesn't play games. Harris Heller. Yeah, Harris Heller, he's not like Ludwig though. Harris Heller, but he's not Ludwig. Like I know Ludwig is big, like Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tatman. Like those are big creators on Twitch that left for exclusivity deals with YouTube. So I'm not going to say that Twitch is a failing platform, but Twitch is failing its creators on the platform. And they're going to keep losing top tier creators to YouTube because YouTube is getting it together when it comes to streaming. And I'll say this when it comes to Twitch, right? Twitch has it mastered when it comes to the streaming interface between the creator. We got 7boy Gaming in the building. Like the interface that Twitch has as far as streaming going between interacting with the chat as a creator and interacting with the creator as a member of the chat room is flawless. That is what Twitch has mastered. YouTube probably will never get to that level where Twitch is when it comes to the interface and the user interface and the experience as a chatter in a Twitch stream, right? That is where Twitch will remain and keep all of its core loyal people. It's with that. I mean, Ludwig doesn't really play game. He is the future of YouTube Live. Yeah, let me check him out. Let me pull him up. Pull him up. I don't even know who this guy is. I know of him, but what does he do? Let's see. Yeah, I don't watch him. I would have to watch him to figure him out, but I know he's a big creator on Twitch. Yeah, I have to watch him to figure out what it is, like what does he talk about, because all I know is that he's a big creator on Twitch. I do know that. This is bringing that over. Let's see what he said. All you have to do is look at his first YouTube live stream, check his chat, the speed of the chat. It's insane. Well, you know, we're still here. We're still here. Sorry about that. I gotta set DJ LaFave. Do you know if there's a setting in OBS that where you can have it just stay at a constant kbps without it constantly shifting up and down? Like, because I have mine set, but it keeps fluctuating. I don't know why it's fluctuating like that. I'm not too sure why it's fluctuating like that. I have to keep testing to see why it's doing this. That's something that I'm working on over here, because it just keeps. Let me see. Profile, Bing. It just keeps fluctuating. I don't know why. We'll figure. It's a work in progress, man. We just got to keep streaming and see what the issue is. I can't figure everything out in one stream. Ludwig is bringing that over. He is working on having a guy create an extension for YouTube. Well, what? What extension is he bringing over? His first YouTube live stream, you know, because Dr. Disrespect, he streamed 2 hours ago. What is I don't even know what this is. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's just pull it up. I've been using the concept of mastering. I'm using the concept of mastering the cameras and segue into Adobe Premiere Pro. There we go. Please hold. Please hold. Yeah. If it freezes up, please hold. If it freezes up, please hold. Cause I gotta figure out the networking thing. I'm only gonna figure out by streaming. So once I figured it out, we shouldn't have these issues. But if it freezes up, just the stream ain't open. Trust me. In OBS for me, the output settings, I have it set to simple mode, bitrate of 4500 KB. Okay. So I'm not using simple. I'm using advanced. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try advanced. Not right now, but I'm gonna try it. Let me see. I'm gonna see if we can CQP. Let's try CQP. 20. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to keep trying different settings till we get it right. So the stream could be running effectively. But I gotta figure out these networking issues. But anyway, yeah, but like I was saying, okay, that's not good. I'm not gonna use PQP. Yeah, CQP is not. Okay. DJ LaFave.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
The stream sniper extraordinaire. Anyway. Anyway. Twitch is so Twitch is gonna constantly lose the big creators. And what Devin Nash says is you know, they don't feel appreciated. We gotta figure out what's going on now. Let's see. Connected. The recommended KVS for 1080p stream is 4500, so that's what I do. Okay. I feel you. Now we're dropping frames like cray cray. Oh, I got this YouTube going on. Okay. I'll be mentored. Shout out to the chat. Yo, how are you all doing this fine evening? Yeah, shout out to the chat. For sticking with your boy with all this shit going on, man. The network. You know what I might have to do? I might have to contact my ISP. I think I might have to have that conversation with my ISP to figure out what's going on with my network. I might need my network to be reset. That's what I think I might have to be done. I'll be mentored by a bigger content creator for master video animation. What kind of animation are you talking about? Master video animation. What do you mean? Yeah, so Devin Nash was saying that a lot of the big creators, they don't feel appreciated. They don't feel wanted. I just think it's as simple as, you know, they see an opportunity to make more money, to go to Twitch. The discoverability on on YouTube is supposed to be much better than Twitch. And and a lot of people say it is. It's just a better platform. It's looking like a better platform for big creators. And that's why these people are leaving. So there'll be more people, there'll be more big creators to leave. Absolutely. To come to YouTube. But that core Twitch audience will stay with Twitch because the UI, the interface is just better on Twitch. But if Twitch want to send me some money, if you want to make more money, and if you want to go to a platform where you can make more money, I get that. I can rock with you with that. I understand that. And that's what it is. They're paying people a lot of money, man. They're paying people a lot of money. So shout out to those people that can get that bag. I mean, that big bag. After Effects and Premiere Pro. Once you learn After Effects and Premiere Pro, you're right. You're good to go. There we go. We in the green again. Okay. Once you get After Effects and Premiere Pro, you in the green. You can make whatever you want. It's a boot camp. Oh, what kind of who's the boot camp from? What's the creator? Who's the teacher? That's interesting. Who's the teacher of this boot camp? I'm curious. Because that's an excellent opportunity to go to a boot camp, to attend a boot camp where you can get a crash course in those tools. Because those are some powerful tools. After Effects, Premiere Pro, After Effects is animation. And a lot of what creators do to make their videos look really good with like highlights and things like that, that's with After Effects. So as long as you understand the rendering process, because a lot of people get caught up on the rendering process, but learning After Effects and combining that with Premiere Pro makes you a very powerful creator. I mean, you can make whatever you want once you learn that stuff. Because those are some powerful tools to have at your disposal. I promise you. You just got to take your time. Like with OBS. You got to take your time. Because you're not going to learn it overnight. And Adobe Premiere, like all these editing softwares, they look a little scary when you first look at them. You just got to take your time. You got to practice. Once you practice and you become intermediate, then you get on your way to becoming a master, then you can do whatever you want with it. But you got to practice. See, people get turned off when it comes to, the practice and the learning aspect, because people don't want to learn. They want to just be able to do it. Adobe Premiere Pro had a boot camp. I remember that. I think Kim H had said that too, that there was some kind of Adobe boot camp. I remember she was telling me about that too, that she was attending some kind of Adobe boot camp. Adobe does a lot to reach out and talk to creators too. They have all those. They have a lot of those like these streams where they have like guest creators and they teach people how to do the different things in Adobe. But I mean, even though I don't like the way they everything's in the cloud now, they look out for creators. They always making sure the creators are enjoying the tools that are at their disposal. That's why I like Adobe. I've always used Adobe. No. Here we go. I've always enjoyed using the Adobe tools. They have one next year, but you have to send in a portfolio to get accepted. Okay. Do you have a portfolio? I remember I used to have a portfolio. I had a photography portfolio and a graphic design portfolio. I was so into graphic design. But I can't draw for shit. That's the problem. You gotta be able to have some kind of drawing ability when it comes to graphic design. Because when it comes to computer, I'm good to go with Photoshop. I was good to go when it came to Photoshop. But when it came to having to draw things out, man, I crashed and burned. Oh boy, it's rough when it came to drawing. I just couldn't do it. Just can't do it. I was so bad at it. But when it comes to doing it on a computer, I'm golden. So in graphic design, you gotta be able to sketch it out. But I've always had an affinity for graphic arts. I used to collect. I still have them too. Collect all these Adobe Photoshop magazines and just sit there and do the tutorials and I was gonna go to this expensive graphic art school called SVA in New York. They would have had your boy with some student loans, man. If you're a graphic artist, you can make your own brush and Adobe may pay you. I didn't know that. I didn't know Adobe actually paid people for those brushes. I didn't know that. You see, when I was learning my graphic arts, I used to download custom brushes because I would do like these banners. This is even before this was the thing on YouTube. I'm talking about banners from like hey, I like this. Like that. I'm trying. I don't know what this is. Justin. Okay, that's Epidemic Sounds. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I used to make these banners, right, for message boards, and we would have like showcasing, and everyone would just showcase their banners. So that's where I learned about brushes in Adobe Photoshop. And people would make their own custom brushes, and you would use those brushes to make your banners and to spruce up your banners. And now people use those same kind of brushes to spruce up their banners and their thumbnails for when they do their YouTube videos and for their YouTube channel. So I know a thing or two about Adobe brushes. I have a whole pack of those. I have all kinds of Adobe brushes for sparkle effects, fire effects, all kinds of things. But I don't make thumbnails like that. I don't make banners like that. But I've been thinking. Hey, we got Sneed. It's been a hot minute since I've been on. It's been a hot minute since I've been on. What's going on, Sneed? How you doing? Shout out to Sneed. And I've been thinking about changing my my logo again. And what I'll do it personally. I'm not gonna pay anyone else to do it because yeah, we do LaFave. We definitely do. I was out of commission for like 2 weeks, but I feel my strength coming back. I'm back in action. I have my unlimited power back, and we gotta do a website project. Definitely have to do it. We have to. Hopefully I don't get sick again. Hopefully my computer doesn't act like a complete dick. We will. And once we have the details set in stone, I will let you guys know when I'm about to go over to DJ LaFave and we're gonna do our website project. Yep. You have to get accepted to a digital creative marketplace first, and they may plug you to Adobe and other mainstream companies. They buy your brushes and pay you handsomely. Oh my God. That sounds phenomenal. That's some creative economy right there. Okay, I know this one. So now that's creator economy. For real. So I've been thinking about, that's good to hear. So I've been thinking about just changing my logo, changing, my icon around again. And the last time I paid the logo designer to do it, I mean, it's good and it looks good, but at this point, man, I think I can do better. See, the emoji doesn't show up on Twitch. dickhead computer. Yeah, computer's a dickhead, man. It's an expensive dickhead, but it's still a dickhead. Yeah, I just been wanting to think. I just want to do my logo myself. Switch it up. Switch up the banner a little bit. Probably, you know, get my little artistic flow going again, because I got it in me. Don't get it twisted. Your boy, I got all the tools available to me. I listen, I've been doing it for a long time. I just haven't done it on my channel. Or haven't done it a lot on my channel, to say the least. That marketplace for top-notch design. Yeah, so I've been feeling like I want to get back into the artistic creativity with the appearance of my channel, and even with the content and recording and editing, actually editing and uploading video. You know what though? I feel a level of excitement at the thought of recording, editing, and uploading actual video. As crazy as that sounds, right? Because, you know, I've had like real life experience when it comes to shooting, filming, and recording, right? I had a, you know, I worked when I was younger. I had a TV show on public access. Public access. We recorded documentaries and PSAs and spoken word poetry and interviews and all kinds of stuff. I made mine in PowerPoint. Man, DJ LaFave is like freaking MacGyver, right? He's MacGyver. He's literally MacGyver. He's literally MacGyver. And so I learned how to edit on the tape decks with the camera, shoulder mount, tripod, all of that. We've done that. We did that before YouTube was YouTube. We did all that. We did that. So like when I'm thinking about like doing my own video, it's not a sense of dread. It's like a sense of excitement, because I remember having to sit there at the laptop, at the iMac, at the desktop, editing on Final Cut, Sony Vegas, Avid, Edius, Premiere, all these, Premiere, and just editing footage and going through the timeline and adding in clips and music and titles and all of that stuff. I'm just thinking like, man, I kind of want to do that. I still want to stream, but I want to get into that and brush the dust off with that. All right, I'm heading out. Peace, everyone. All right, peace out. Double boy gaming. Big Chiefs. If you can save money and be efficient, hey, save money and be efficient. Efficient play, all right? Don't spend money if you don't have to. Do not spend money if you don't have to. This. Yeah. Don't spend money if you don't have to. So yeah, so I just got to get it together, and you got to be dedicated at least 500 pieces of artwork. Let's see what you call it. I learned how to do luxury textured paper. Luxury textured paper is interesting. Never heard of that. You know, my mentor was in the fashion industry. My mentor was in the fashion industry. And he went to school with Calvin Klein. Yo, he tells me the story about how Calvin Klein stole one of his designs for a runway show. And I learned about fabrics, and because I live in New York, so we go to the fashion district. That's one of the privileges of living in New York. Like you have access to so many things. So you can just walk, you can just go to the fashion district and look at all the garments and pick out your garment. So when it comes to the girls, we work in the rec center. You gotta be dedicated when it comes to the like the prom season. We'll go to the fashion district. We'll go to the garment section, the garment stores, and we'll pick out the garments and say which garment you want. He'll make the dress. And he made a dress. He'll just sit there with the sewing machine, and he'll sit up there and measure everything and make the dress. Get the girl's measurement and make the dress. And then when it came time for pictures and they wanted pictures, I helped them with the shoot. I set up the shoot, spray the oil on them and stuff like that. Spray the oil on them and stuff like that. You set the light up and you take the picture. And then when it came time to doing the Photoshop work, I sit down at the computer with Photoshop and I just touching up, photo retouching the picture. Blemishes, making people teeth wider and everything. Yeah. I just sit there and just do that all day. And then people come look at me on the computer and like, oh, what you looking at? Oh, I'm just working. To me, it was work. You know? So if you're sitting at the computer with a bunch of girls and bikini models and lingerie, that's work. I'm just saying, I'm touching up the picture. I'm practicing. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I have a whole table that I have not shot a single video on. It's bad. It's a great table too, but I haven't shot a video on it. And it's for video. But I actually have my other computer up there. But I need to clear that area so I can do my videos. Luxury papers will include patterns, sending it to a fabric design. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. That's what I figured. First, you got to get the patterns. Ah, I love this. Again, this is Epidemic Sounds. All music is from Epidemic Sounds. Information in the description box below so you can get your 30-day free trial. And if you happen to subscribe to the service, you're helping me out a lot and it gives me a little credit. So help me to help you to help you to help yourself. Epidemic Sounds is copyright-free music as long as you pay for the service. And you can have play your music without worry, getting strike, getting claims, getting demonetized. So it's a win-win. Patterns on Photoshop. Okay, you can send the patterns on Photoshop to a fabric designer too. Okay, yep, gotcha. And a video that I have to do. I have to do my video on my Go XLR because I think it's one of the best mixers that you can have for solo streaming content creation that doesn't give you anything more than what you need, but does it so well, right? And I know Alpha Gaming, he talks about, saying the Go XLR is outdated and all this other stuff. All things drone. Hey, what's up, Kim? How you doing? What's going on, Kim? All things drone. Shout out to Kim H. All things drone. And the Go XLR, like looking at all these other mixers that are on the market, the Go XLR is still one of the best. Oh, we got the Brother Love show in the building. What's going on, Brother Love? How you doing, man? And shout out to Brother Love too, man. Brother Love, he came into the stream a few months ago. I've been watching his content. He's been improving his content, his channel. His setup looks very sharp. Every time he does this thing, it looks better. Every time he does this thing, it improves every time. So shout out to Brother Love, all for the improvement, self-improvement. Content looks great. Keep it up, Brother Love. I'm watching. Salute to you. Where was I? Yeah, Go XLR. And like just looking at these other mixers on the market, I mean, the Go XLR is to me still, the Go XLR is still king. And I've seen the Rodecaster Pro, and man, I'm not impressed with that software on that Rodecaster Pro. And then there's the AverMedia Nexus that I'm just curious about, but I've seen the software on that and it looks atrocious. Much appreciated. Absolutely, man. You're welcome. What's this?
Get out of here.
Okay, there we go. That's what that is. I forgot what that was. When you don't stream, when you don't do your thing for a long time, you forget your placements of everything. I'm like, hold on, what's this one right? Oh man, I forgot my samples and everything. Damn, see, you gotta make sure you do your thing consistently so you don't forget where your samples are. Like, I'm like, where my samples at? Oh man, I think my next stream I'm gonna talk about the Go XLR again. That's what I'm gonna do, and say why it's like still the best mixer on the market. That's exactly what I need to do, and I gotta do my video on that too. I gotta do my video and just speak on the greatness of the Go XLR and how great of a piece of hardware it truly is, even in 2021 going into 2022. Because I'm so glad now I do not have the Rodecaster Pro. Looking at the software, and one thing that makes a great piece of hardware not so great is the software. And I thought the software was bad on Go XLR until I saw the Rodecaster. And for my interview with To the Lifeboats, we were talking about it, and he broke it down. I could not believe how gives me nightmares. Man, I couldn't imagine. But anyway, oh man, I'm excited. I haven't hit this one in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, I love it. Love the sound of that. If you know what that means, it's time for us to get on up out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good one. Glad to, brush off the shoulders, loosen up in the shoulders, baby. You hear that song, that means it's time for us to get on up out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everyone who tuned in and tuned out, showed support in the chat room, shared the content out, posted the content on your platform. That helps me to help you, to help more people, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for everybody for watching. I've been away for a while, but until next time, thank you. Goodbye. Good night. Brandon, you can't come in the stream over talking about what we doing over here. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, Rainin.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, man.
You know
Shit,
what time it is, Rainin. You hear the song. It's the outro, Rainin. It's not the intermediate. It's not the... Like, what are we doing? Come on. It's not be right back. It's not pause. It's the outro, Rainin, woman. Come on, man. What are we talking about, Rain?
Come on, man.
You don't know the outro?